All right, I'm Devin Harris. I'm a senior field security analyst here at GitLab, I am interviewing Mark Lovelace today from Security Research to figure out what his team does. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you. Good to be here. Glad to help.
All right, as you know, we're trying to increase security awareness here at GitLab, and I just have three simple questions for you. Can
All
you
right.
describe, in your words, what Security Research does?
Security research, basically what we do is we look at various techniques, various technologies, something that could benefit um, uh, GitLab as a company and see what the various aspects of it are. So we do some evaluations of stuff. A lot of times we're just kind of researching odd things that come up that don't seem to really fit in other departments per se. And we'll get tossed some odd things here and there. And we just take a look at the security aspects of them and whatnot. Sometimes we're looking at stuff that doesn't even seem to be security related and finding security aspects to it.
All right. I know you mentioned some odd things. This next question ties into that. What's a cool project that your team's currently working on or that you've recently completed?
Currently working on is probably the main one has been the Zero Trust initiative stuff that's been going on here at GitLab. I've been involved with that. As a result of that, we've got I think, a fairly decent direction on where we're heading, considering that, well, it was an area that needed a lot of research because no one on the planet can seem to agree as to exactly what Zero Trust is. So you just say, okay, well, forget that. We'll just figure out what's going to work for us here at GitLab. And so I've been working on that and made most of the work public so far. It's a series of blog posts so that others can benefit from our learning experiences and just a few other odds and end project. I helped out with helping to get all of the Linux users that want Linux laptops instead of Macs, which is the corporate standard. But we've kind of added Dell for those that want to run Linux as kind of a standard. Hopefully to save the company a little bit of money. We have you're all picking the same Dell model. You can get a discount, that kind of thing. Plus, it's going to help out with asset management, which is something that we need to get a handle on.
All right. And then the third question may not really apply to your team, but when would somebody contact your team and how would they do that?
That is a good question because typically we're not directly contacted. It's usually someone usually has a specific security question and then they come to one of the other groups within security and ask them. Now, if it's something weird or just something they want our opinion on, because we got a lot of experience in a lot of different areas, so a lot of times we're helping out on other people's projects and acting as another warm body, another fresh set of eyes on a project. So we get pulled in that way. But I guess really for the most part, just if you're really wanting to talk to a researcher, just hit us up on Slack in the security channel. And that'd be probably the best way to track one of us down.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to me today, Mark. I'm looking forward to finishing up the rest of the teams.
Okay. Very cool.